Hey everybody, what's going on? KSA Kris here, the Real Estate Blitz, and it seems like today I'm just, if you haven't noticed, like there's three videos in a row that are basically questions. I get questions all the time, but each one of the questions were great questions. One of the questions I got here was from Joe Tovar. He's a YouTube subscriber, but he hit me up on Facebook, the Real Estate Blitz on the Facebook page, and it was a pretty good question, so I wanted to put it out there. And he said he had watched one of my previous videos on coaching. Are you still in Tom Ferry's coaching program? Do you still feel the same way? So this is what I basically told him, and without reading what I wrote, what I basically told him, I says, look, in my opinion, everybody, it doesn't matter what your walk of life is, you should have a mentor or a coach. If that wasn't true, let's look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady has a quarterback coach. Tom Brady also has a head coach. Tom Brady also has an offensive coach. Look, and that's Tom Brady. You see what I mean? So everybody, I believe everybody can use coaching. I think it's beneficial. Now, what I'll say is, as you progress, Tom Brady has a coach that if when he was in high school, he didn't have that caliber of coach. Okay, so here where I'm getting ready to go. At different levels, depending on where you are, you're going to need a different type of coach. You're going to need a different type of direction. You're going to need a different type of education and input, right? Depending on what you're doing, where you're going. So for me, I am not in the Tom Ferry program anymore, but I am a fan of the Tom Ferry program. So why am I not in the Tom Ferry program anymore? Because my direction's changed a lot. We went from me being a single agent to me being a guy that ran a small team, to me running a mega team, to me building a brokerage and now overseeing a brokerage. So I've made a lot of major changes. So I'm actually in the hunt for a new coach or coaching program. I'm also basically repurposing a lot of my energy back into investing, into the investing world. So I am on a coaching program on the investor side, and that's through Michael Corals, through the investor coaching, right? I'm probably going to be going into Club Wealth because they do have a broker-based education program, which is pretty fantastic. I've sat in a few of the mastermind sessions and they're amazing. I mean, really good. I've gotten a lot of really good input. And I would even say that we've been really redeveloping our business here based off of what we've learned. So first, at their core, all coaching, at their core, sort of like ice cream, the base of it is all the same, right? But everybody likes a different flavor, for one. For two, there are some ice creams are just more superior than other ice creams. Even if you want vanilla, there are vanillas that are from different ice cream makers that are just better vanillas. They just are. I'm sorry, some ice creams are cheap and they taste like they're cheap ice cream. I've had a cheap coach, and let me tell you, it's not worth it. It was awful. If anything, he was basically pumping me for information, and that's awful. And I'm paying him to pump me for information. I think everybody needs it. I think Tom Ferry was fantastic to get me to where I am, but I'm looking to transition. So no, I'm not on there. I highly recommend the Tom Ferry program. I highly recommend the Mike Ferry program. I highly recommend Club Wealth. There are some amazing programs out there, but you have to look out for where you are and do your research to find the best flavor for where you are in your career. That's just my opinion, but I deeply believe you should always have a coach. It's all I got today. Appreciate it. If you got any questions, do me a favor. Hit me up, write me a comment. I'll reply on YouTube, or you can just PM me through the Real Estate Blitz on Facebook. I'll always write you back. Actually, somebody just wrote me one right now. I'll write you back when I get time. I'm usually freer in the afternoons if I don't have a listing appointment or a showing. But I'll always reply back to you. I feel bad because there was somebody wrote me and I didn't even realize they had wrote. It took me 5 days to get back to them. I usually always try to get back to everybody within 24 hours, but I will get back to you. All right. I apologize for the one person that had to wait. I just didn't see it. That's all I got. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.